Good morning. This is Vandana from RMK, the subject Geographic Information System. So this is a very simple, powerful graph given to looking at this picture. What is that we get in our mind? Simple. It is a map that is running inside our head. So probably it's called as mental maps. It is the way in which we can go and reach a house. So what are maps? The mental maps are maps of the environment that is stored in our brain. So maps are basically very important topic in GIS. Before getting into that, we should know what are all the questions that are related to GIS. So asking geographic questions is very vital. We have five GIS general types of questions. They are questions about geographic location, distribution, association, interaction, and change. So examples of geographic location questions: where is it? Why is it here or that? How much of it is here or that? Geographic distribution questions could be of the pattern: is it distributed locally or globally? Is it clustered spatially or dispersed? Where are the boundaries? The third type of questions could be regarding geographic association. Examples: what else is near it? What else occurs with it? What is absent in the presence? Geographic interaction questions might be something like this: is it linked to something else? What is the nature of this association? How much interaction occurs between the locations? The questions about geographic change could be: has it always been here? How has it changed over time and space? What causes its diffusion or contraction? So these are all related geographic questions, and they are frequently asked by people from various areas of expertise, industries, or professions. So persons examples could be urban planners, biologists, epidemiologists. They are all very keen with geographic questions. Examples of geographic interaction, geographic distribution, and location. So a very quick recap of what we have seen so far. Mental maps are psychological tools that we use to understand, relate to, and navigate through the environment in which we live, work, and play. They are very unique to the individual. Learning how to ask geographic questions is very important for applying GIS. GIS is concerned, or questions related to GIS. The geographic questions are concerned with locations, distributions, associations, interactions, and change. Now getting on to something called a spatial thinking in geographical information system. The position of a phenomenon on the surface of the earth is called a spatial thinking. It describes how the phenomena are spread across the surface of the earth. It refers to how things are related to each other in space. Describes the linkages and relationships between places. Refers to the persistence, transformation, or disappearance of the phenomena on the earth. Now we will see one by one few more generic geographic concepts that one has to know before learning GIS. The first concept is location. Location is one which distinguishes the geography from other fields. It is simply a position on the surface of the earth. Anything and everything can be assigned a geographic location. And once we know the location of something, we can put it straight away on the map in GIS. The second concept is geocoding. Locations could be of nominal locations or absolute locations, and geocoding refers to assigning latitude and longitude to the Earth's surface. We'll be using some type of reference system for geocoding. Examples could be: we can use latitude and longitude, we can use some local logics. Please remember there is no global standard for geocoding. Examples could be zip codes, place names, street addresses. All these things falls under geocoding. The next topic will be GPS, Global Positioning System. How satellites revolve around the Earth and the network of these satellites orbiting the Earth, which transmit signals from the latitude and longitude can be obtained, and we can go for GPS. The next concept is direction. The position of a feature or phenomenon on the surface of the Earth relative to something else. So, if we want to determine direction, a reference point or a benchmark is required, and most benchmarks used to determine directions is we ourselves. There are two types of directions: egocentric direction, landmark direction. Egocentric direction refers to when we use ourselves as a directional benchmark, and landmark directions uses to know landmark or geographic features as a benchmark to determine the direction. The next concept is standard benchmarks. In GIS, there are three more standard benchmarks. One is true north, two is magnetic north, and third one is grid north. True north is based on the point on which the axis of the Earth's rotation intersects the Earth's surface. Magnetic north, true north refers to north and south poles. Magnetic north refers to the point on the surface of the Earth where the magnetic fields converge. It is also called as the magnetic compass point. We have to remember that magnetic north falls somewhere in the northern Canada and is not geographically coincident with true north or north pole. Grid north refers to the northward direction, and this is a very simple example of the standard benchmark which we see often in Atlas. And the next concept is distance, space, and navigation. Distance refers to the amount of separation between two locations. It can be measured using this formula, mathematical formula for finding the distance between two points, considering it to be a straight line of connecting the two points. Space is ambiguous, and it is a more generic term. It is used to denote the geographic area of interest. The one kind of space that is very particular and relevant to GIS is topological space. It is concerned with the nature of relationship and connectivity of the locations within a given space. The destination-oriented travel through space is called as navigation. The destination oriented, this is very important. We should have a clear destination and travel through the space, then that is called as navigation. So the main key takeaways of this session: location refers to the position of an object on the surface of the Earth, and it is commonly expressed in terms of latitude and longitude. Directions is always determined related to a benchmark. Distance refers to the separation between locations. Navigation is the destination-oriented movement through space. So the points which we have covered in this video lecture are mental maps, geographic questions, and geographic concepts. Thank you.